As we know, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 is getting a brand new update after almost 5 years with no other updates. The EA anti-cheat is arriving in Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 this March, and I'm here to make a short video just going over what you should expect with this brand new anti-cheat update coming to Garden Warfare 2. You would think this update would be fairly straightforward, and for the most part it is, but whenever you have a game like Garden Warfare 2 that doesn't get updated for several years, whenever an update does come out, it can kind of mess some things up. So I'm here to just talk about everything that we know so far about this brand new anti-cheat coming to the game. Now, the EA anti-cheat itself is not a brand new piece of software. The EA anti-cheat exists in some other games like Battlefield 2042, so we already have a good amount of information about this anti-cheat, so we're able to base some things off of that as well. If you have not read this blog post that EA made, I would highly recommend reading over it. In the blog post, they go over a lot of information. They go over when it's releasing, they go over their plans with this anti-cheat. So before even continuing with this video, please make sure to just read the blog post. Now, we do know the release date of this update. This update should be coming out in a couple weeks from now. In the blog post, it says that it will come out during March. The blog post reads, "We will be rolling out an update in March 2024 that will transition PvZ GW2 for PC over to the EA anti-cheat. This update will address the stats corruption exploit affecting some PvZ Garden Warfare 2 players." If you don't know what the stat corruption exploit is, that is the whole ban issue going on PC. Their main target and main focus with this EA anti-cheat update is to patch and finally fix the ban issue on Garden Warfare 2 PC. As well as with this update, if you happen to be playing on Windows 7, 8, or 8.1, you will no longer be able to play Garden Warfare 2. Additionally, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 will not run natively on the Steam Deck after this anti-cheat update comes out. Now, I don't think a lot of people are playing on Windows 7 or 8 in 2024, but I know that there is a lot of people playing on the Steam Deck, and I think that that is definitely a big ouch to the Steam Deck community. Maybe in the future we can see Steam Deck support re-added to Garden Warfare 2, but just because of the way this anti-cheat is, the Steam Deck is just not going to work for Garden Warfare 2 anymore. Now, it does say it will not run natively on SteamOS, so maybe there's going to be a workaround or something like that, but only time will tell. We'll have to just see whenever this update comes out. Now, the day of reckoning, the day that the update actually drops, what should you expect to happen? Well, it should be like some normal game updates. You're going to load up your EA desktop, you're going to load up your Steam, whatever you play Garden Warfare 2 on, and you're going to see that Garden Warfare 2 has an update. Now, they are doing a server-side update and a client update. The server-side update you will not even notice happens, and the game update is just a standard game update. Now, I want to make this very clear right now. Whenever this update does come out, it is not looking like you will be able to use mods on Garden Warfare 2 anymore. That is a very big downside to this entire anti-cheat releasing, is the fact that mod support is going to be completely stripped away from Garden Warfare 2. So if you would like to keep modding on Garden Warfare 2, I would recommend that you turn automatic updates off so that Garden Warfare 2 does not automatically update whenever this update drops. If you are playing Garden Warfare 2 on an old version because you want to use mods, you will not be able to go online, but playing on an older version seems like the only possible way that we will be able to preserve mods for Garden Warfare 2. If you don't know how to turn automatic updates off on EA Desktop, I will go ahead and demonstrate that now. You're going to want to go ahead and open your EA Desktop app. You're going to want to head over to these three little lines in the corner. You're going to want to click them. You're going to want to go to Settings. Then you're going to want to go to Download, and you're going to want to turn off Update Games automatically. If you have this turned off, your Garden Warfare 2 should not automatically update whenever this update comes out, and you will still be able to play the game offline because there are workarounds to go ahead and do that. So whether you want to update your game or not to keep mods, that is completely up to you, but let's say that you do want to go ahead and update your game. Whenever you do update your game and launch it, it should launch just as normal. You might get a little pop-up on your screen that shows that the anti-cheat is running, but after that pop-up happens, it will go away, and then it should just load Garden Warfare 2 just as normal. 2042 also has this little pop-up. I can't guarantee that it will be there, but since 2042 has the pop-up and it has the exact same anti-cheat, we can go ahead and assume that. And then after that, Garden Warfare 2 should work just as normal. Now, people do have a lot of questions about this anti-cheat. I know I've seen some people saying that they're not going to update their game, not even for mods, just because they think this anti-cheat is kind of a little sketchy. Me personally, I'm fine with this anti-cheat. I'm just going to be playing Garden Warfare 2 normally, no mods whatsoever. A lot of people are going to have the older version of the game archived anyway, so if I want to still use mods, I can just download an older version of the game. But the reason that a lot of people are sketched out about this anti-cheat is because it is a kernel level anti-cheat. If you're unaware of what a kernel level anti-cheat is, I will go ahead and put a description of what a kernel level anti-cheat is on the screen now. A kernel level anti-cheat basically means that the anti-cheat has root access to your computer, which means that it has access to all of your files. Now, this does not mean that EA is just maliciously going through all your files, downloading all your naughty folders. This just means that it's like kind of scanning your computer to make sure that you don't have any cheats running at all. A kernel level anti-cheat is the most secure secure type of anti-cheat that a company could possibly have. But it does come at the cost of some security because it does have root access to your computer, which, you know, some people are not a fan of. Valorant also has this kind of anti-cheat with their Riot Vanguard, and it has proven to be fairly successful. Now, I do know that this anti-cheat has already been cracked on Battlefield 2042. There has been bypasses made. There has been ways to cheat on 2042. No anti-cheat is perfect, and I don't think EA would be the ones to make a perfect anti-cheat, no offense to them. So it could just be a matter of time before this anti-cheat also gets bypassed on Garden Warfare 2. But between me and you, I think it's going to take a little while longer on Garden Warfare 2. You know, the Garden Warfare community consists of like 18 people total, and cheaters on Garden Warfare 2 are kind of fucking morons. But hey, that's just me. That's just my thought process. But all around, this anti-cheat update is fairly simple. I just wanted to make this video because there's still a lot of people with a lot of questions. One question I want to get out of the way that I think is kind of obvious. If you're on console, you can just completely disregard this video entirely. This has zero effect or zero impact whatsoever on console players. This is only a PC side update, so if you're on console, Xbox, or PlayStation, nothing to worry about. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them in the comments. I will be replying to some of them, trying to answer some questions that people have. There's a lot of questions to be asked, and I hope this video just cleared up a good amount of them for some people. I have been yapping in OBS here for a little while now, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out. If this video was helpful to you, then feel free to like and subscribe. And yeah, until next time, sayonara.